United 224, 4,000. We got some stuff back. We'd like to go take a look at the.
Hello guys, and welcome to a special episode of Route 66. When I last left you was last Sunday night. We were travelling to Sedona, which is where we're taking off from now. Doing an afternoon flight. The weather is a lot more promising for today's flight, thankfully. We're heading into the state of California, which is our final state. Heading to Barstow, which is about 247 miles away. As you can see, we're on the runway now. Get ourselves in position, hopefully not go to the left like previous flight. Sorry about the rattling around here. I'm a little bit disorganised this afternoon. I've had a very busy weekend, so this narration is you'll be watching this in about an hour's time, and I'm narrating it and flying it at the same time, so it's pretty crazy. Very quick turnaround. Anyway, I hope everyone's well and is having a pleasant weekend. It starts to get around to the holiday season. It gets very busy. I'm sure most people can relate. So the airport we're heading to in Barstow, Kilo Delta Alpha Golf. I've heard a bit about Barstow, mainly in movies, and it's not usually favourable comments, so I'm not sure if it's a popular town. And it actually just leaves us 114 miles shy of our final destination, which means that this is our second to last episode for Route 66. And I showed you a bit of a cinematic sort of feel to the Sedona airport. Very nice scenery around the area, which is great. So this is my first video, hopefully, in the new editing software I've got. Originally I was going with Premiere Elements, which was just your basic video editing sort of software. Sort of got a pretty good grasp of that, and I thought I'll head across to the big one. And I've gone with Adobe Premiere Pro, which is part of the Creative Cloud Suite, which I've got. So rather exciting. So bear with me whilst I learn all the editing tips and trips. I've been smashing the YouTube tutorials for the last week. Also getting some different camera views with EasyDock. I've been playing around with that a bit more as well. A bit about Sedona. I was reading up about it before I started the flight. I didn't realise that it has a population of about 10,000 people, so it's a bit bigger than I first thought. It's 4,500 feet in elevation, so it is reasonably high up. I don't think we'll be having too many mountainous sort of obstacles during our flight today. As I said, the weather's a bit more favourable for me anyway, so it should be better visibility, unlike the previous flight. That was interesting. Yeah, so with Barstow 114 miles away from Los Angeles, I would imagine our last one will be a rather sort of shorter episode. And I've chosen where we're going to land. I was a bit ignorant, as per usual, with thinking just automatically, I'll land in Los Angeles. We'll go with LAX. There's actually a airport that's in Santa Monica, so that's probably where we'll land. That makes sense, considering Route 66 finishes or starts off at the Santa Monica Pier. And sadly, I got to miss out on my favourite live streamer today. AA, DFW, which is a bit of a shame. It was becoming a bit of a Sunday hobby for me, kicking back and watching him do his thing. Hopefully next Sunday. Also a big congratulations to Patrick from the Flight Sim Deck, hitting 1,000 subscribers. Totally deserved. If you haven't seen his channel, which I highly doubt, considering a lot of you guys that have subscribed to me are most likely subscribed to him. But for those that haven't seen it, I've never heard of it, definitely check it out. He's a top bloke, and he certainly knows his stuff. Yeah, big congratulations to him. I don't know how he doesn't have more subscribers already. It's such a professional channel. Okay, and I'm back. I didn't say goodbye. I do apologise. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. So we're coming into approach. We're approaching Barstow now. So just starting to get myself prepared for landing. Now it's a nice little shot of the landing gear. Compliments of EasyDoc. Probably done it a bit too early, but I have never landed in Barstow before, so I'm not sure what's in store. So getting on to the subject of subscribers, very pleasing to see I've hit over 60 this week, which is just great, and had a considerable amount of views on my behind the scenes look at my cops episodes that I do weekly. I hope you enjoyed that. That's my first time I've ever done a tutorial. Having a look at it and replaying it, I was quite, I guess, proud of what I've achieved there. I don't think I'm advanced enough to do a tutorial on flight simming just yet, but maybe one day though. A few exciting things coming up with this channel. I've been holding off for some time, but I'm probably in a position to get my drone this week or next. So obviously it took me a couple of weeks to learn how to fly it, but there will be certainly going to be some videos on that. I live in a very scenic part of Australia. I'm quite fortunate. Living near a very famous wine region, and also near a very, very, I guess, pretty coastal region. So I've got some nice beaches along the way. So yeah, the opportunities are endless for some drone stuff. I've got a few good ideas and really excited to share it with you guys. Sorry if I sound a bit slower than usual today. It's been a huge weekend. I've had commitment back to back for the last 2 days, and I'm starting to feel the effects. So next weekend hopefully won't be as hectic, although I think it will be. I've got a Christmas gathering I'll be going to for my work, which is always a big occasion. Phew. For a second there I thought that was an airport to the left. I think it's just a body of water. Still no sign. Yeah, I'm looking, but I ain't seeing. Just keeping an eye on my navigation there, and it looks like we're pretty close. A bit of haze that's making it a bit difficult. So along with the drone, I'm looking at getting a camera. Don't have a camera at present. I had a really good one a couple of years ago. Surprise, surprise, my daughter's decided to start singing. It's a bit of background noise. As I was saying though, yeah, so I had a really good DSLR and quite a kit of lenses and whatnot. But I wasn't using it enough, so I ended up getting rid of it for a neat price. But I sort of got to the stage of having this hobby being my channel that I need one again, especially with some of the projects that I'm looking at doing. So in future you might be seeing a bit more of me. Anyway, I digress. We're not too far away now. I've spotted the airport. I probably did go a bit premature with the landing gear and preparation. And these are the things I've got to work on. For the sake of, I guess, doing the longer flights and places I haven't been before, I do tend to do the GPS sort of tracking. Normally when I do flights that I'm not recording, you know, I sort of set up different way. I'll do VOR to VOR and that sort of flight. But it's a bit hard to narrate, fly, and make sure everything's working properly when I'm doing that sort of style of flight, especially while I'm still a bit raw. So anyway, the next series I'll be doing may not be a series. I might just do a sort of, okay, I was going to say series, but that'd be contradiction. Getting back to the sort of city loop sort of stuff, so got a few ideas in the pipeline, but we'll cap off this series first. I'd love to still get the open land class, and I've been banging on about it, but hoping to get that very shortly for the North American side of things. Even though I'm just about finished off this series, there's little point, but probably for my own benefit. Hopefully I can give you a nice landing today. I think I saw Barstow in one of the Fast and Furious movies. I think it was number 2. I think they did a bit of filming there for one bit. It didn't look like much. And then Prepared, it doesn't look like much either. Forgive me if anyone's from there. Very nice. We've made it. Welcome to California. We're only 114 miles away from our final destination. There we go. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed. This is my first, well, will be my first edit in Premiere Pro, so hopefully I've made it look, I guess, a bit more professional. And looking forward to bringing a lot more content with this software. So next Saturday night will be the finale. We'll make it big. Anyway, feel free to leave your comments, likes, dislikes, and if you really do like, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. we'll see you next time, guys. Take care, and goodbye.